Hi there, parents. Welcome into this Autumn Equinox 2022 intuitive card reading. I will be tuning into the messages of Spirit to see what might be coming up for us as parents, what might be coming up for our children, how we can best support them and meet them at this time. And I'm also going to be weaving in the astrology as well. My name is Christy Whistler. I am an intuitive and an astrologer, and I'm also the parent of two magical multi-dimensional kids. If you are really struggling right now, or your kids are struggling and you just don't know what to do, please know that you are not alone. I offer private readings as well as birth chart readings for yourself, or looking at the chart for your child to better understand what is happening for them in this moment and how you can best support them, their needs, their sensitivities, what their soul has come here to do. You'll find my information on my website, christywhistler.com, a link below in the description. And please like and subscribe. Share this message to your other parent friends out there so they know what the heck is coming for this next 3-month cycle, so we can better meet these energies rather than just getting tossed around by them. So, all right, parents, let's find out what is in store for us. This end of September into the winter solstice. What do we need to know, kids? I'm laughing too because I was already very much feeling their energy in the reading I just gave. That's specifically for adults, and yet they're right there all the time, these kids. All right, little ones. Okay, so we first have Hecate. I'll show you her this way so you can see the image. The in-between. Oh, they're telling me put her here. Okay. Kali. Liberation. And we have, this is a Rhiannon time. And then she came in reversed. Apologize for not pronouncing her name correctly. Ooh, okay. So, just tuning into the message of this card, my crown chakra just immediately is just lit up. So what I am feeling very strongly is this is messages and guidance coming in for us parents at this time. And I'm very feeling this strongly for those of you parents who are really, you and your kids are here to push the boundaries of this world, to liberate, into a new kind of freedom. Oh yeah, wow, yeah, no, this is really they really don't mess around, these kids. Okay, so for those of you parents who find that is you, and find that this is the role that your soul said yes to, you are here to help usher in a new future, a new way of being, freedom, true liberation for these beautiful children. This very much is for you. This isn't to say if you're like, no, that doesn't sound like me, this reading's not for me. It still is. I'm hearing it still is. So keep listening. And there are times, and in this next 3 months, I feel very strongly that we may be feeling that we are stuck, and I say we because I'm a parent too, that we are stuck between worlds. You're not able to go back to the way things were. And this is kind of why I'm saying too, like, this isn't just for those magical multidimensional kids, this reading. This could be very like, hey, I've got a normal neurotypical kid. But maybe these past few years revealed something to you and you can't go back to the way it was. Just an example, of course, we're all going to have different experiences, but during the lockdowns that happened, and then the school at home, the Zoom classes, you might have had that kind of experience, and returning back to school, returning back to the way that things were, the old way, it doesn't fit right. It doesn't feel right. And that's not to say that your experience, like having the lockdowns and the Zoom classes was right either. But it's like there was a disruption that might have happened for you. And now that the world is trying to go back to normal and you're like, no, I can't. Like, you've seen something that you cannot unsee in your life somewhere. So you can't go back. You're stuck. Because you also are just afraid to move forward, to go into the unknown because you don't know what's known. And this is your children we're talking about here. So us as parents and caregivers or guardians, that's a really big energy. To step off some path, some knowing that is known. Just for example, what the school path is. Like, you more than likely have done that progressive path. And now you're like, here I am, like, thinking about doing this alternative thing, stepping off and doing something totally different, and you're afraid. Wherever in your life is that energy of being stuck, because you don't know what you're going to face yet. And that energy can be very crippling. You can't move forward, you can't move back. And I feel this energy is going to be very highlighted this autumn equinox into winter solstice. I feel it could extend beyond that, but for some of you, okay, again, because this is always a choice. Knowing this energy is in the field, what will you do with it? Will you choose to meet the fears head on to liberate yourself, or do you want to stay stuck in that fear because it's easier, or it seems easier? This energy that we have as parents coming in as guidance for us as we need to make a move, to come into alignment with ourselves, to fully honor who we are as parents and individuals, to fully honor our children for who they are. We need to make a move. Wherever that is for you in your life. If you stumble, it's okay. Don't be afraid to fall, because you can just pick yourself up back again. You are parents. For some of you, I feel very strongly that I need to say this. You are parents. You are experts at picking yourself up again. No matter what anyone else says, you are an expert at that. You are amazing at that. You can do that, and you can keep moving forward. You can course correct. So right now, our children are coming in to guide us and saying, wherever in you is afraid and is stuck and can't move forward, send love for yourself right there. Love that part that is too afraid to move or that has lost faith. You are not alone. You will not be abandoned in the darkness. And you won't remain there long, certainly if you're willing to get back up and start walking. This 3-month cycle, okay, trust in the magic that is you. Trust in the magic that is your children and that is coming in as well from much, much higher powers, like from Gaia, from the divine, from this the galactic, like so far beyond us. Don't be afraid to step into the dark, because Hecate is going to be here holding up our torch to guide us, bringing us into this deep liberation of who we are and who our kids are. And coming in to say as well, this card is absolutely beautiful to be receiving because we will be moving into Scorpio season in October. The sun moves into Scorpio. Scorpio is the shadows. It is this underworld journey, shadow work. So this card is beautiful. So if you find yourself, I don't even know if I should be saying if, when you find yourself going through the shadows, going through that underworld journey, please know that there is a light guiding you. All you have to do is to be brave enough to look for it. Look for it. And Kali here, she's coming in and she's saying to us, you need to address aspects of your own shadow right now, your shadow nature that's holding you hostage to these old ideas, these old beliefs that are keeping you stuck. They don't serve you anymore. We are done being defined by these old stories and patterns, victim stories, ancestral stories, stories given to us by the collective, by society. This is a time to liberate ourselves. And we are this deep, fierce, courageous parts within us are ready to be unleashed. It is rising up this 3 months for us to break the chains of the past, okay, that's keeping us stuck. Don't be afraid to set boundaries with people, other parents, children, wherever this is showing up for you in your life. Set boundaries and hold them. Cut ties that are not working for you or for your children, because it's only holding you back and preventing you from seeing what that light is and where it is bringing you. This is the time to be truly authentic in your life and to just glow with that light of who you are. Kali is there for you whenever you need to be courageous and then you find you're not. You might find you're terribly afraid. Know that she's with you. Be fierce and be loving, even to yourself in those parts, and just be willing to learn. Like, the miraculous is coming for you. It is. And now here, okay, don't be worried that there is not enough time or that you're running out of it. Some of you parents, some more than others, you might be feeling like you are just tuning in to this, it feels like layers, okay? So it's like you might have been operating from a more traditional, normal relationship with your children, is set by society. And yet you're really starting to tune in and discover, like, wow, I have this child who's this absolute magical being, or that you are, okay? And so you might be really feeling that you're running out of time for yourself, for your kids, that it's too late. You might be feeling very stressed and very overwhelmed during this time. And you're going to be like, I can barely like get up in the morning and just breathe. I can't do any of this stuff. You might be feeling that. You're like, I can't move forward to where I want to be and to get into this liberation because I'm here and I can't do it. I don't know what parent doesn't feel overwhelmed, especially for this moment in time. So what this message is coming in and saying for those of you, that energy is going to be stronger in some of you than others. And I'm also getting the sense that it will be coming up in different periods of points. That could be pockets of intensity of that overwhelm. So when you find yourself there, breathe deeply and trust in this process that is taking shape. You might be struggling. No, that's just temporary. You will have enough time to choose how you want to experience your reality. Stay stuck in the past or to move forward. Again, you can always pick yourself up and correct again. You can do that. When we have struggles and disappointments or delays, that's all part of life. It's all part of that growing process of having to fall down a million times before we're like, this is the road that I'm walking on and I'm going on it. Like, you've built up resilience to be this courageous self. So know that that very much can be part of the cycle that you are in. And know that if it's really hard for you right now, that this too shall pass. This will pass. And know too, when you tune back into faith, when you tune back into yourself and in your light, this treasure of who you are and who your children are and what they're bringing in, it is not far behind. All right, let's add in some astrology. Okay. Got the North Node. Here we go. North Node. 10th house. Right. And then we have Capricorn. I always have to double check this glyph just because of how they carved it. So that is really, really interesting already, just looking at what came out. So currently our North Node is going through Taurus. Taurus is it's a sign ruled by Venus. So this energy is very much about what is your way and pace of being in the world? Or what is your children's way and pace of being in the world? What do they enjoy? What do you enjoy? What do you value? What do you love? What do you find beautiful? And we are moving into this new direction of Taurus. So this slowness, we are moving out of Capricorn. And then Capricorn is also the ruler of the 10th house. So very strong Capricorn energy. We are leaving this energy behind and we're moving into something new. All right, clearing energy. So we're moving out of this very production focused, outward focus, being out in the world. It's like you go and you get things done, very resourceful, this energy of recognition. We're moving from this distorted Capricorn energy that we've been in, and we're moving into this new and slower pace, out of the claustrophobia and the intensity, that go that Capricorn wants us to do out in the world and for our jobs. And instead we're going into, what do you like? What do you enjoy? So, all right, there's a couple different layers coming in. So some of you parents who are watching, I feel that this could be very career focused for you. That there's elements of your career that you can be almost like a teacher of this. Like after you go through this energy, you start to move forward. You're able to really let go of the overwhelm. You have all the time that you need. You're really liberating yourself. You're courageous, like fully supporting your kids and who they are. Like for some of you, absolutely, this is totally like part of your soul's calling and why you are here. And there's another level that I'm really feeling right now. Okay, I don't remember when Pluto went into Capricorn, but Pluto has been in Capricorn for quite some time. When Pluto moves into a new zodiac signs, it's a generational shift. So most of our children who've been born, their Pluto is in Capricorn. So why is that important? Why am I mentioning it? Well, it's like they are the builders of this new future. This new way of doing systems and structures. They're here to really look at the old and be like, ugh, that's not working. I'm going to do it better. So that's this kind of energy that I'm feeling with this bunch of children, okay, this generation of kids, is they're going into the future and they're building something new. And, okay, that's what I'm feeling as well, is some of you parents might be very afraid to go into this new direction, whatever that looks like and however it's showing up for you in your life, because it's your kids, or maybe their energy, your teenagers, like they want to go and do something new. They're saying, this old way of doing things is not working. I want to go over here. They could very well be pushing you into this new evolutionary direction of Taurus, of really honoring your body, honoring your likes and your dislikes, instead of just stuffing it all under the rug and doing what you needed to do so you could go to work and be productive at your 9 to 5. They can be really breaking that mold, and you can find yourself really stuck because you're afraid to move forward, or it could feel very overwhelming to you to take on that task. You may feel like you don't have the courage necessary to do that. I'm feeling as well, a lot of this energy that I've been speaking about Capricorn is this distorted Capricorn energy that we have been living in for quite some time. Higher octave Saturn is really able to take responsibility, to give oneself recognition, to really own and step into authority. So this is also this invitation for you to do that. For some of you, you might absolutely be needing to recognize yourself for the authority that you are on your child, for their way of being in the world, or how you are doing things differently. Like you could be someone who's like, yeah, Me and my kids, like, as far as society is concerned, we're out there walking into the darkness, and that scares the bejesus out of people around me. So you could be coming in with knowledge and experience of that, and the people around you, okay, yeah, that's very strong. The people around you, it could be family, it could be friends, schoolmates, classmates, they may not be able to give you or your children that recognition. They can't even see what you're doing. They can't understand it. So you're not going to be getting that praise from them of like, dude, what you're doing, that's taking a lot of courage and bravery, and wow, I'm in awe of you. Don't be surprised if you're not hearing that from others. But what I'm wanting to tell you is that you can give that recognition to yourself. And please do give it to yourself. You are the authority. You are the expert on your child, on your journey together. Trust in that. Be courageous and walk that path. You will absolutely be guided out of that in-between state, if that's where you find yourself in, and really move forward the more you give yourself this recognition and this authority. You are an expert. You have all these skills, and you are capable of being a parent of this particular child or children, and they are going to thrive because you are following their guidance and doing it their way, what works for them, and you're saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to go on that journey. And in doing so, really can liberate yourself liberate yourself in big, big, big ways. Wow. Okay. I swear these kids, they do not mess around when I do their readings. Okay, let's see what else we have coming in. All right, we have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. I love that. And then we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Oh, Spirit. Okay. So, this journey that you are on, this 3-month cycle, and again, like, it's not even just this 3 months. For those of you who really said yes to this path, yes to these children, you know what I mean. It's not just a 3-month cycle. This is a journey your soul said yes to. But I feel like it's going to be very highlighted, this cycle. Some for more than others. The reason why I love astrology and I love doing these readings is because it's kind of giving you this heads up notice of what's coming. So the more aware you are, the more you can meet that energy, so it's not going to take you out of the knees as hard as it could have if you had been completely unconscious to it. You will have an easier time, not necessarily comfortable time, but an easier time pulling yourself back up again. So whatever is happening for you for this this autumn equinox period, don't be surprised if you have moments where you are fully being cracked open. And this is coming in from spirit, from your higher self, from these soul contracts that you even have with your children. You said yes to this experience so you could then help them and walk this new path, this real courageous time. I'm also hearing as well, this could be very well part of that overwhelm that you may be feeling. Because when we are cracked open, it is overwhelming and it does take us out at the knees. But again, even as you're going through that experience, try to hold that higher vantage point that there's a bigger reason for this, and you will be okay. Like, all these goddesses are really coming in to say, oh wow, I'm actually getting emotional even just tuning into that. They're coming in to say that you're not alone going through this. So please, 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 if that is you and you are having cracked open moments, call and ask for help. Whoever it is that you believe in, that you feel connected to, God, angels, Kali, Hecate, whatever, like, reach out and say, please help me. And that help will be there. And that is as well as, like, as you're having these moments where you are on the bathroom floor. You guys know what I mean by having bathroom floor moments. Go into your inner temple. Be devoted to yourself, to your soul. I love how these stars are just lighting up in their heart chakras, because you have that within you too. So really, this devotion is for yourself. This devotion energy I also feel is for your children. So tune into that, tune into your heart, this Christ consciousness energy. And what I mean by that is just this love. We are all one. Can you hold that energy? And that's going to really help ease some of what you may be feeling and going through. Again, it's not going to necessarily be comfortable, but it doesn't have to be quite so hard. And just, again, being unable to move, debilitating. You can work with this energy. You can move through it. You can heal. And you're, in fact, being asked to. What I'm hearing as well is when you are having these moments and you're cracked open, that is what is going to allow for this new journey, this transformation to unfold. Like, when you are cracked open, that is when you can come into true courage and tell the world, just screw off, or whatever words you would like to use, but you know what I mean. Just screw you. Screw them. I'm done being stuck. I'm done being in the fear and the uncertainty, the overwhelm. Like, I'm done. Like, you can really come into some powerful, fiery strength through being cracked open. And it is a strength of refinding yourself, your inner fire. And like, boom, that way is going to really, really open up. This new future, your way, your pace, your children's way and pace of being, like, it's going to happen. You're going to come into your own self-recognition through this experience. Like, the delusions, the masks of the world are just going to just break away, because you will be raw and open and vulnerable, and like, everything is just, like, I'm just feeling a lot of powerful energy coming to you through this experience. And if you are going through that experience and you're really struggling, please, again, reach out. If you would like a private reading or you want to look at your birth chart, we can absolutely do that and better understand what your soul is asking of you at this time. So just, again, know that you're not alone. All right, what else do we have coming through? Parents, parents, parents. Oh, they gave me 3 cards. All right, parents, your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. The courage peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. And then we have, oh my goodness, star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. All right, so I don't remember which one it was, but this card came out one of the last readings that I did for kids. So I remember that card. All right, so let's see what we've got here. So, okay, the other side of this being cracked open experience, you being in that place of being stuck, okay, the other side of this is you're going to really come into your own multifaceted, unique self. Like, you are going to, because your fears are going to literally just be cracked away, you are going to let yourself be seen in a whole new way, courageous, fiery way you've never been able to before. Because all the fears that were holding you back and keeping you small, they're just gone. Like, you are tuned into your heart, you are tuned into your children, you are tuned into your skills, your capabilities, your recognition, and like there's going to be no denying who you are. And for some of you too, like, you're not even going to need to say anything, and people are going to sense this energy. Oh, that's so beautiful. So this right here is, we have this ever unfolding rose, okay? This card here is the peony, another flower energy coming in. That's beautiful. That other side of, like, how multifaceted and unique are you? You are going to find out. And as you do, it's going to really open your life to the canvas that it truly is. However this was blocked for you, like really stepping into your artistic, beautiful self. Beauty, manifestation, just really opening back up this creativity, this fiery energy is also going to be coming back to you. Now, I feel as well that through that experience, this being cracked open, you're going to be open to better understanding the star ancestor card, these hidden secrets, this lost wisdom, this looking a little deeper. This card, I really feel very strongly for those children who are just multi-dimensional, unique beings. They're going to be guiding you, and you are going to be able to hear them saying to you, Mom, Dad, look deeper. Go further under the surface, because you're not going to be stuck anymore. You're not going to be in that overwhelm. You're not going to be like, that's the way things have always been done, right? This old Capricorn kind of energy, like, that's going to be shedded. And so then you're going to be able to start to really see and understand and incorporate this lost wisdom, these hidden secrets that these children are bringing in. And like, you're going to be able to see it and understand it and know it in a way that I feel for some of you, it's just going to like blow your socks off. But yeah, this card is very much about those kids coming in, these kids that are really asking us, no, we can't have things the way they've been done in the past. We need things to go into the new, into the future, into this new earth, so we can actually exist here and be supportive. And I'm feeling as well like this multifaceted, unique nature, this is also about your children. Letting your children be seen for their multifaceted, unique nature. And you're going to be able to hold that space of courage and bravery and protection, and allow them to be that. Allow them to be this creative being in the world, where the world is their canvas. You are going to be able to do that in a way that you haven't before, through whatever experience is coming your way through these 3 months. Whew, goodness. All right, let's see what else. Let's pull some final cards. Final guidance, kids. What else do you want your parents and your caregivers to know for this autumn equinox? Okay. Oh my gosh. You are here for a purpose. Learning, realizing what matters to you. So this is coming to me in two ways. You, parents, are here for a purpose. As I said, like, you are here to hold the way for them to be this magic star being who's like connected to Thoth, who's connected to the Hathors. Like, they could fully well be in communication with the Hathors or Sekhmet. Like, some of you, you've got kids like that, and you know who you are. So you have definitely been brought here for a purpose. They have also been brought here for a purpose. Now, that's not just those really multidimensional kids, okay? You parents are here for a reason. What matters to you? That is the question Spirit is really asking of you, that I'm feeling at this moment for this 3-month cycle. What matters to you? That is going to help get you out of whatever stuck energy that you're in, and to move forward into this deep liberation, this courage that's going to help you move through what's ever cracked you open to tune back into your heart. What matters to you? What do you love? You said yes to this journey. Whatever child you have that came to you, they are here for a purpose. Tune into that energy no matter what happens, however hard it is, tune into that. And that's really, really going to help you just move through this moment with some more ease and grace. And oh, look at that. What does your heart want? See? Answer this question, tuning in. What matters to you? What does your heart want? What does it want for your children? And then when you do that and when you align, okay, you leave the past behind, that the way things were done, Capricorn, this is the way things have always done. Don't rock the boat. We're going to do it this way. No, we are going into the future. Uranus, North Node, and Taurus, they want us to go into the future. So, your future, what does your heart want? And when you align to that, watch as you shed, you're open, you're a rose that opens, you're releasing all those coats and all those masks, and then you come into alignment, then you really start to manifest what it is that you love, what your kids love. And you're going to find yourself in a whole new light. You're going to see yourself in a whole new way. And Spirit's also pointing out, this card is about manifestation. This one is also about manifestation. So again, this real clear message coming through. Yes, you can manifest. Yes, you will get there. And to get there, you need to tune into your heart and what you love, what you enjoy, what your kids love and what they enjoy, and let everything go that does not serve love. It does not serve your path and their path. Even if you find that you are the only one walking that road, because you're not going to be for long. That's what I'm hearing. So I hope that was helpful, parents. Remember, if you would like some deeper insight, I got private readings ready for you, as well as birth chart readings for yourself and for your kids. Please like and subscribe. Share this video to other parenting friends who you feel are really struggling and going through this cracked open moment. You and they are not alone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.